Happy Tuesday, everybody.
The gang's back together again.
Guess who's back?
It's been a few weeks till we've all been sitting here at the same desk together. I wish we had a more uplifting, question to ask. But this morning we want to know, are you bored with life?
Oh.
Are you just sort of nonchalant and sort of uninterested and done with where things are at life? Let us know how you feel, because according to a new study, 1 in 4 Americans, so about a quarter of people, say that they are bored by their own lives.
So the new study from Talker Research finds the average person dreams about going on some adventure at least 4 times a day. Researchers say the top 3 things that drive us to seek out new adventures are the desire for warmer weather, so I'm sure during the winter months, boredom of our own surroundings, and of course, jealousy. And like you mentioned during the broadcast this morning, Ben, I'm sure social media does not help with that, because it's the highlight reel of everyone's life.
It makes all of that worse by spending too much time on social media.
Especially if you're feeling bored with your own life.
Interesting also thing about the study is it says about 36% of Americans say that they have a greater sense of adventure as they get older, which goes against what conventional wisdom might say. So the idea that even as you go older, you can still, go out and seize the day and seize an adventure and explore.
I think a lot of that is also maybe more financial freedom as you get a little bit older. Because earlier on, I would have loved to do a lot more things, but you're just not able to because you're starting out in your career and things like that. But no, don't lose that sense of adventure. But I think that the way it is here in America, that you have to really work to make ends meet, that I could see you getting bored by the daily routine. Yeah, I have a toddler, so I'm not bored right now.
When I thought about this story, I thought the same thing too, Chris. I was like, I'm not bored. I'm busier than ever. Yeah. But I still sometimes dream about maybe going on a cruise or something like that.
Well, but also, I've got to say, I'm not sure that being bored sounds all that bad.
I know, right?
Depending upon your life.
Right.
There are moments when being bored would be okay.
Oh, doesn't it sound great?
You're in a situation where you go, I'd rather be bored than be doing this.
I would love to have nothing to do.
Right?
Wouldn't that be nice?
You will soon enough, and then you'll miss the baby days.
That's the way it is. Grass is always greener.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know several of my friends who moved into what they call retirement, and none of them
hated it. Yeah.
Not hate, not past, but currently not real happy with it. So that's something to consider,
I think
rather than being bored, maybe better to be busy and wish for boredom.
My dad retired early, and never looked back and loved every minute of it. But I'm not sure that that's normal. I think some people have sometimes struggled. Not that they want to work, 40 hours a week, but they want to do something. Because otherwise, you're like, people are healthier, they live longer now.
Yes.
Like,
you know what I've noticed at Home Depot, and I'm not them there that much. I enjoy going to Home Depot.
Yeah.
There have been, in the past year, 3 different people I've met there who I've talked to that work there. This is their job after retirement. They say they just got bored, and they love Home Depot and started working there.
I totally get that.
One is a former college professor. One is a former doctor. I can't remember the other ones. But people had big careers and love Home Depot. So
sometimes it's like
it could be Lowe's or name the favorite.
Any place. Yeah. But like you said, even when you go on vacation, sometimes it's like you just kind of crave that routine, a reason to get up. Here's my lunch break. I'm going to be home at this time. And when you don't have that,
just don't go on vacation. Don't worry about that.
I always thought about that when I was on maternity leave. It was like the first few weeks, I was like, this is so great. I don't have to do my hair and makeup or anything. And then by the end of my maternity leave, just taking care of a baby all day, which I know so many moms do. But by the end of it, I was just craving a reason to get up and have to get dressed and go do some, that routine, that normalcy.
Totally. And to bring up the retirement, shout out to my neighbor Skip. So he's an auto body specialist. So he's great, just like making sure it's smooth, painting it. Since his retirement of the last year, I saw him do a car. He's like, I'm doing it for a friend. This is my last one. And he said, oh, no, this is my last one.
Yeah, of course.
And right now,
he won't stop.
Right now, he has a Roadrunner. I think it's 1968 Roadrunner. He's like, oh, this is my last one. So I think the biggest biggest thing here and the biggest take is that I don't think you're going to be bored if you find new hobbies and new passions to go for, and that's the biggest thing, because if you feel like you're in that boredom, maybe try to find something new that's going to give that life again.
Yeah.
We're getting some comments. Melissa saying, good morning. Loving life is key regardless of circumstances. Joy Mott, I like to dream of going on a global adventure, but I'm not bored. I think we had a guy that I worked with at a previous TV station. When he retired, he did that. He traveled the world, was packing his bag for like Africa, and all different things. And then he came back to the station after, even though he was retired, to tell us all. I mean, we followed along on Facebook, but it was still pretty cool.
That's a lot of pressure, packing for a world trip.
I know. I don't think I'd want to do it all at once. Individual would be good with me. Shirley saying, I must be one of the few, for I am never bored.
Yeah.
Hey.
John Kelly, I think a lot of boredom comes with the daily work and personal life, daily routines. Jake Springs, endless scrolling through Facebook.
I'm telling you, it's not good, folks.
It's a joy suck. That's what it is.
It really is. I mean, and I found myself on vacation, I would go to get my phone, and I'm like, there's nothing on that phone.
I know.
That is better or more important than what you're doing right here, right now. And I posted like the first day or two, and then
just try to be present.
I stopped the rest of the time, and I loved it, and I did not miss it. And I'm thinking, there's nothing better than what's happening right now in front of you, and enjoying your vacation and time with people who matter, and like that's. Now, granted, it's a Tuesday, and it's, you go to work, and it's not quite, it can provide a diversion for a lot of folks, myself included, but it can also make you feel bad about your life.
Seize the moment.
That's a good idea, too. Like, if you can't go on that vacation, maybe take a vacation from social media, if you can. Because that might be able to free your mind from it, and then you're not going to feel bad that you saw these awesome vacation photos.
Yeah.
I've said it before. I read somewhere that they always say an hour a day, a full day a week, and a week a year you should get off social media.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see that happen.
I've done it before where I go on vacation, like Ben said, and I try to put social media. I still have my phone to take pictures, but I'm not scrolling. I'm not looking. I feel so good maybe it's because a combination with being on vacation as well, but I feel so mentally better
The only
by the end of the week.
That I miss, I really enjoy mine, is information.
Yes.
Not scrolling, that's not a big deal, but it's instantly there. If it wasn't for Google, what would you do?
I know, right?
There's always information, and it's right at your fingertips.
And you can scroll Google. I feel myself doing that more often because it's like, suggested stories.
Yeah.
The algorithm figures it out real quickly.
Oh, yes, it does.
All right, folks, chime in. Let us know, are you bored with life? Hopefully not. And we hope you'll join us tomorrow morning right back
Turn
here.
the page.
That's right. Have a great day, everybody.